The Wick Tickler is quickly becoming my favorite person. Never thought I'd be excited about waking up to the voices of two men first thing in the morning.
But here we are.
We got Suns Out Guns out here. It's Freaky Friday.
Oh, yeah. Look at you, Matt.
I know.
We have a little
What can
flex.
I say?
We have a little shoulder flex or something. I don't know.
No big deal. No big
Where
deal.
are the most
Still
beautiful-
hot here in Texas. So
Where are the most beautiful, trader, says Rand? Right here. You're looking at him.
Thing one and thing two. All right, let's jump into this. Martin brings up a great point, and I think I'm going to start with this today. Both Powell's speaking at Jackson Hole, and obviously a lot of people were expecting September rate cuts. People have been dying for a rate cut for basically since they cut rates last year. So this is 12 months coming. But obviously a lot of people, the expectations were 90%. I encourage everyone to kind of look at the betting markets. Right, they were 90%. They're down to I think 65% of rate cut in September. So I think a lot of that is going to depend on his speech today. So would not shock me if, especially large caps, don't really do much leading up to that event. Now it's a Friday. Friday tends to put in some weird moves because options expire. But yeah, he's speaking. On top of that, Trump has an announcement. He just posted on True Social, I saw, where he's making a huge, as he says, huge announcement, blah, 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 for the economy at 12 Eastern. So, again, we've now got two major announcements today, one from Powell, one from Trump. So, large caps, I wouldn't be shocked if there isn't much movement, as people just wait and see what they're going to say. So, yeah, there's really no point in speculating what they're going to say, but I know everyone is definitely going to be sitting and just waiting. It wouldn't shock me to see some big moves after either of those two start talking. So, Derek says, Powell's getting ready to ruin my entire portfolio. Yeah, have you seen that AI video that's fuck your calls, fuck your puts? Have you seen it?
You did not hold back there, Monaco.
No, I figured why not? It's Freaky Friday. But it's Powell stepping up. He's like, good afternoon. And he's like, you know what I'm saying? Have you seen this video?
Oh, yeah. No. He's
okay.
I know exactly what you're saying. I just didn't actually expect you to say it.
Yeah. So let's see what he says out there today.
Can you imagine that's what he goes up and says?
So yeah, we'll see. But in terms of small caps, there's a couple potentials. Yesterday was actually a fairly decent day in small caps. Several good runners. We got PGen, which was beautiful. I think PGen is going to once again be probably my top watch here, or at least top two. PGen, we talked about it yesterday, but quickly to recap, big breakout chart. I bought some 330s yesterday. I ended up selling, I think, most rounds 375 or so. And then did this little consolidation that I was talking about and looking for. It just never really broke out, and that's fine. It's not a bad thing. It's just maybe it's going to break out today. So kind of watching it over there, especially the highs here, which are 390, 388, right? I might buy it before then, depending how it sets up. It is a slow mover, as you saw yesterday. This was actually a great move. This was, I don't know, 15, 20%. It's not going to be a 50, 100% mover. It's just too big of a company to do that. But we might get another just really nice follow-through grind like that. So I'll be watching that one pretty closely. Second one I'm watching closely is going to be Open. Open is just, unless you've been living under a rock for the last month. I mean, this thing's been meme stock crazy. Went crazy end of July, came back. Now it's trying to break out. And yeah, I mean, this $4 level is massive. I think if we can break out over $4 today, I absolutely want to be long. I want to be a part of that. I want to see it, break 4, hold 4, go to 420 or something today, hold over the weekend. Hopefully it goes viral over the weekend. We can sell Monday. Yep. So not super eager in the first 30 minutes here to push the trigger and buy this stock, but I do think it definitely could be a very, very strong trade here today. And those are my really main two. I guess, Tuohey, do you want to run through the others? We got some gappers for sure, but
yeah, we got some gappers. EEIQ, if you want to just head over there real quick. Main gapper of the day. This is one of those ones again. I feel like I sound like a broken record, but it had the yesterday after hours gap held up, and Don't get me wrong. Yesterday's after hours move was actually a lot cleaner. Like that was a pretty clean move. It wasn't just one candle doing it all. That was like, it just kind of kept trapping shorts. This morning it's up like 40% from kind of that $1 base that it made. So it's good. It's got good range. Gonna be looking for dip and rips on this. It's kind of been the theme. This type of move, I feel like APM, THAR, PTIX, like they all kind of had this feel to it. So we'll see. Again, the longer it can hold up, the better. Each and every one of them are good runners this week, have also notably been holding up most of the morning, been holding up in allowing for good entries at consolidation areas. So no need to be first. That's kind of my thought on that.
Yeah, this just 125 level to me is super crystal clear.
Yep.
Highs, now support. So that's going to be kind of the level we see, I think, moving forward.
Agreed. In terms of gappers, we've also got IXHL. I traded this a little bit yesterday. It didn't do nearly as much as I would have expected. Now it's getting some real volume. To be honest with you, I probably would lean a little bit more short bias on this. I don't love could you go to a daily chart quick, Matt? It's like it tried to do like a first bounce type of day yesterday. It's got a nice, little base at that or resistance area rather from that last green day, couple August 7th, it looks like. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Again, it's like a mid-range kind of gap up into resistance area. So I'm not a super fan of that, but we'll see. Again, anything that holds up in the morning has got my attention, regardless of the chart. I'll expect it to be going right into resistance and failing. So if it holds up, I'm going to be keeping an eye on it. And then if you want to go really quick to, actually, Matt, what are your thoughts on THAR? I'm kind of curious on yours. I don't
let's
really
play around this. We only got a couple minutes here. THAR, look, it's Friday. This thing's holding up well. Couldn't really squeeze yesterday, but it's still really low float and it's trading big volume. So honestly, if it just takes a tumble out the gate and we get like under yesterday's support, so we start seeing $4, I think it's probably done. But if we pop and we get quickly back into this $5 area, I do think that this could have a pretty good squeeze here on a Friday. But yeah, like this does feel toppy. We talk about third day surges. The problem is like it kind of already made the move on the second day, just then went sideways all day. But we'll see. I think the first 15 minutes is going to be pretty telling on which way it decides to go. Because if it pops, like I said, I think it definitely could squeeze. But I'm kind of leaning more towards this thing's just going to fall off a cliff and die. X4 here. This one has been holding up for, I don't know, a week or so, 2 weeks at this point. The volume's not great, but similar style chart, honestly, to like PGen, even similar Halt, which is funny. Halt started the run, been going sideways. This is a small company, but again, it just hasn't traded a ton of volume. So if it pops, I definitely could see it, catching a bit and going. But really, this 345, 340 level, I think is the most important level on that one. So yeah, waiting to see what X4 here is going to do. Elab, couldn't find any news on this. I think it's just like a Discord kind of pump promotion style trade. I don't know. The chat room's just chasing it. So not really a good reason for it to run besides, maybe we get a squeeze. I mean, there's no denying the volume's pretty good on this. 25 million shares is traded. And then the other one is GXAI, which was a really good third day surge yesterday, broke out. Unfortunately, it's just gapped down quite a bit here this morning, which I don't love. I would have loved it to gap to like 270 and then buy over yesterday's highs. But so far, it's not a pretty setup. Kind of did something similar yesterday, though. So it's worth an eye, but definitely not super exciting there. I think that's all of them. We got Neg thoughts. Look, Neg, I haven't looked today. Yeah, I think it probably runs here. All right, I'm going to be honest. Personally, I don't think I'm going to trade this. But again, it's a Friday. It's now breaking out. It is a super sketchy stock. If there's a day for it to go ballistic, like today,
it's probably today.
It's probably today. Yeah.
I'll probably be avoiding it too, but like I will have so much fun watching it. Again, the problem with Neg is like I've found you basically just have to buy it out of the open and hope it works. And I really don't like trading like that.
Yeah, I mean the spread on this oftentimes is like $2 a share. Like if you're going to trade it, definitely small size. You can't really take anything big. You got to hope you get a big move.
Yep.
But yeah, that's what we got. Yesterday's big runner, 8 p.m., got absolutely smashed after hours. So yeah, I think it's probably dead, which sucks. Definitely, I think sucked a little bit of the momentum out of the market. But regardless, we're still getting some good moves.
Yeah.
So
I think EIQ is definitely the gapper to focus on today. I mean, obviously, it's the one that's actually up most, but we'll be looking for that kind of like APM style trap. See if they can make it look like shorts are in control, and then of course they ran it all day after that. That was a crazy move. I think that halted up, just dumped down and then recovered, and just was an all day mover. So just wait for those traps.
Wick Tickler says, I'm staying unless I get an A++ setup. I agree. I say this every Friday to the DIT members. I say you don't got to be a hero on a Friday, because honestly, there's nothing worse than doing something stupid on a Friday, and then you got to sit there all weekend.
I know that feeling. That was my last Friday.
Right. So let's wait for the good trades. There's definitely going to be one. There's a lot of potentials. Market here is open. Let's see what we can do. Yeah. So PGen, I think PGen and X4 are my main two out of the gate, honestly. Open to me is more of an afternoon trade. So let's see.
Let us see. I wanted to put up IXHL. Just keep an eye on it.
PGen trying to perk already. Which is good. I like the little perk here. I'm not going to slap right away, but.
Which one?
PGen.
Oh, PGen.
But yeah, I mean, you've got a couple levels. Yesterday's support, I would be risking, 360. And we'll see if we can get some follow through strength on it. EEIQ, little pop.
Yeah.
IXHL just popped to VWAP in instant death.
Yeah.
Open some.
Love that
too.
Dude, did you? I don't want to distract you while you're looking for trades here, but I texted you about Wint the other day. Do you remember that thing?
Yeah, it died every time it tried to run.
No, but did you see yesterday's action? Or 2 days ago now?
Oh boy, what happened?
No news.
Says they're OTC now. Are they delisted?
Not yet, I don't think. Although I think you might be right. I think my thing just isn't showing that. That would make a lot more sense because
wow, yeah,
I think that's exactly what it is. Well, that would make sense as to why that dropped like that.
Yeah, probably over 375. I'll be looking to buy some PGen if we get there. EIQ is the main runner, main gap for the day. That's got good news too. It's an earnings winner. So
EIQ, nice hold up there. MODV trying to kind of pop back up into VWAP here. That was a weird one.
Yeah, I just didn't love that daily chart.
No, I don't either. It's
because it's got smashed.
Yeah, and everyone's like, "Oh, gap fill." Those never work. That's my least favorite thing when people, "Oh, it's got a gap fill." There's a reason it gapped down so much.
Oh, PGen.
What's it doing?
Straight up.
Oh, did you get any?
No.
Oh.
But I want to. I want to. Hopefully
That's
we
a
get
nice chart. That's a nice
little
chart.
dip or something here to help me buy.
Open, just kind of holding around that 350 area.
Huge bid. 100,000 shares there on PGen. Oh, I think someone just took him. X4 trying.
I wish I could trade that stock better than I do. I've tried it a couple of times. Just
ELAB. Hey now.
Ooh, whoa. Whoa. That almost looks like today's APM. More than EEIQ.
Oh, EEIQ slammed down, hold down.
Yeah.
All right, PGen, I finally bought some here. I'm just going to risk the low day, probably like 365 or so. And I might try to add through some strength if we get some. Far little perk there too. PGen. Wow.
Nice.
I didn't add, but
Oh,
went a little quicker than anticipated here. But keep going, baby. PGen 2 days in a row. Slower movers, I usually like to look at like a 5-minute chart or so to try to stay patient. Thar, get back over $5. Come back and play for me.
GNPX kind of trying to, I call it like a low volume gapper. Not that it's actually low volume, just like it didn't really gap big, but daily chart doesn't look bad for a bounce. ELAB holding this $3 area super well.
PGen, no.
Oh.
Don't like that. I just got my stop loss out there. Hopefully we don't hit it. We might, though. I should have taken my UNH calls.
Oh, did it work?
Yeah, they already tripled.
No. Oh, my God. Oh, that's tough.
What a move.
Gotta respect it. Oh, I just saw a Beanie hit the scanner.
Beanie.
Beanie. It's only up in the 40s. It's not really that. I don't think it's that special yet.
What a turd.
I hate that stock, but I also love it. I love to hate it, you know?
Modv is trying to dip and rip on us here.
What is?
Modv.
Modv? Oh. Oh, yeah, it is. Elab, it's this feels like today's APM. Trying to break down, can't break down, just holding up, wicking higher every time. I'm gonna keeping a close eye on this.
Oh. IXHL kind of trying to hold up as well.
I know. I'm hoping it can. That's again, this is what I'm saying. Like it kind of ran into resistance, but if it can hold that near that area, I'm not going to question it. I'm going to let it do its thing. That could be a nice little through 60 cent kind of buy. They also, I think, important to note, yesterday tried to run, failed, but it didn't fail and die. It actually failed and came right back, just grinded back up the rest of the day. That's definitely a sign of strength.
SPY pretty much straight up out of the gate too, which is interesting.
Is this going to be a sell the news event?
Yeah, I don't think anyone's talked yet. So,
although did like Jerome Powell make an appearance and he just looked suave, maybe like he's ready to deliver some good news.
Maybe.
Suave.
Yeah, PGen. I just sold it there. I might buy it back. We'll see. But I don't know. I bought basically 77, sold 65. I basically lost like 12 cents, which is fine. Trade just didn't work. I don't like that big slam, but if it holds, I'll try again. If it dies, it dies. Disappointing little start there to the day. We got Wolf here. Yeah, Wolf. Is this one trying to break out?
WULF?
Yeah, it's close. It's close. EIQ unhalted and going back up.
Oh, IXHL. I hope this can hold up. That looks like it could be a fun chart.
One could dream.
Oh, trust me, this is what dreams are made of.
A lot of people talking about open. I like open. I do. I just I think it pulled pretty good out of the gate. Oh, it's already back. Yeah, to me, this is more of like, let's wait, let's see. We got a lot of time left here today. I think this is a trade that I could buy this afternoon and hold over the weekend, right? If it sets up. So I'm not too eager to start buying early. I don't want to shake myself out.
No eager beavers here. Both hats forward. Check. That's right, Dale.
Modv. You're interesting.
Yeah, that's getting kind of fun. Holding up well.
I think on PGen, I'm just gonna throw an alert at like 380. And if it gets back there, it's in play. If it doesn't, it's not.
Mod V, I feel like best case scenario is like they just I almost feel like you gotta see the dollar break first and like watch for it to hold. That seems like that kind of key area where everyone's like wanting it to go. Kind of that magnet that a lot of times when we talk about, Matt and I talk about this every now and then too, like when you get these stocks that are like 70-80 cent stocks, that like they will do everything in their power to make it to that dollar level. A lot of times that's the top or right near there or right over there, but that's what can set up for a really nice trap too, is like all the shorts thinking that dollar is the high, and then you just they hold up closer to a dollar than they should, and then we can start getting that real squeeze. And listen, I know I was just making fun of gap fills, which I stand by, but sometimes they still do, like the gap fills like up to $1.80. Sometimes they'll go like $1.20, $1.30. They'll still try to fill some of the gap, just not all the gap.
Yeah, X4's trying. I just don't love this volume, man.
XHL looks like it wants to try too.
Yeah, X4 is trying to go now, but the volume is just too weak for me. Where's the other one? Elab. Elab just can't break underneath here.
I know Elab's not breaking down.
Tim Bowen's watching Mod V. I like it.
Yep.
Yeah, there's Elab pushing highs now.
330. Nice.
And IXHL just can't get above VWAP. PGen, are you kidding me?
Dang, IXHL. That's unfortunate.
PGen back to highs, dude.
Oh, no.
Look, I'm willing to try this one again, but obviously my risk got to be a little wider.
Matt, sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Apparently so.
A wise man once said.
Dang, PGen. Thar is back towards that $5 level. This is going to get interesting, I think.
Thar, I feel like, has got some weird potential. The fact that it couldn't break down yesterday, I mean, that was pretty impressive. I mean, it tried and then recovered. Yeah, I almost feel like Thar is a better move Monday, but I'm not going to tell it not to go today.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you do still have resistance from yesterday, but
I agree. Nothing moving crazy, but definitely Mod V watching very closely. Again, I think this could definitely break highs and start ripping.
Yeah, no, and especially if we start like truly consolidating here over VWAP.
Right.
Nice.
Over the
Which
VWAP.
it's trying to do right now.
IXHL just, again, can't get over VWAP, so not really much there.
Yeah, kind of a bummer.
Elab, I don't want to chase, but it's holding up great.
Which one? Elab?
Elab, yeah. And then you got Open and Thar, which are both trying to run. PGen kind of being a pain in the butt today. Very different than yesterday.
Let's put Mod V here.
Yeah, Open. This is impressive. Which is
wow,
good.
370s. Oh my.
Yeah, my approach, I say this all the time. I'd rather be a little late and right Then early
Then
and wrong.
early and wrong.
So Open's just definitely confirming that I think I do want to buy this here today.
Yep.
But I'm not going to chase, obviously, this spike. I'm going to wait and see. A lot of time left. I'd love to buy this at like 2 p.m. Eastern and let this bad boy run into the weekend.
The other thing to note, too, right, is like on a stock like Open, it's really easy to be like, oh my gosh, it's going crazy. I need to buy. And like, you get this FOMO. But like, it's also a multi-billion-dollar company. I can almost guarantee you this thing is not just going to go straight up all day. It's going to have pullbacks. It's going to have consolidation. Like, again, Matt, I think you said it perfect. This is just confirming that you want to be a part of it later. It's confirming you want to be keeping an eye on it. No need to chase here. There will be a good entry at some point today.
EIQ is a tough one. Got to have some wider risk, but that breaks highs, that could run. And this ModV.
Yeah, ModV is holding really nice.
PGen, you dirty, dirty stock.
It's a dirty dog. Ooh, ModV. Here she goes, trying to break that high day. Honestly, ModV, that's looking more like a rejection candle so far.
I like it, but it's just so quick. I have no confidence in a risk level.
On ModV?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean, the only level I'd really be able to safely say is probably around VWAP, but kind of wide risk. It's actually holding up better than I would think. But again, trading a lot of volume here, not really able to continue its breakout. So that's a little bit concerning. But I think we break through 95 and we kind of confirm. This feels a lot like that ASBP yesterday where it was like trying to break over. I think it was like 64, 65, and it was just sellers. And not letting it run. But then you got buyers here at 92. So mid-range, I suppose.
EIQ's going for highs. And ELAB seems to have rejected a bit off those highs.
Down to 3.
Powell speaks, it looks like, in 8 minutes. So
good to know.
Be prepared. I don't know what it's going to do. EIQ, there we go. Keep running. Spy's obviously somewhat excited about Powell's talk.
For some reason or another.
Yeah, X4 just couldn't get enough volume to really run. The stock's not going to run unless it's got good volume.
IXHL couldn't break down.
Yeah, still just under that VWAP pain in the butt.
I know.
PGen, depending how this dip holds, maybe I'll buy some over highs. But yeah, obviously pretty wicky to start the day.
Have you seen that guy that I think he's on Twitter? He's going to like Drake's house every day trying to get him to buy a share of Open.
Yeah, it's the Eric. Is it Jackson Johnson? Something like that.
I don't know if I've ever seen him before, but
Oh, he's the one who started the whole open run. He was the start of all of it.
Gotcha. Okay.
And yeah,
Listen, some people like,
he's a whack job, but to give him credit, he called Carvana at Lowe's. Like I think he bought Carvana at like $3.
oh my gosh,
Yeah,
what a
before
dog.
it went to 300 or whatever it's at.
Yeah, listen, like I saw people on Twitter like giving him crap for it. Like, this is so pathetic. Same breath, I don't know anyone else that would do that. So, like, in a weird way,
He's trying, man. He's trying.
no, yeah, I respect the hustle. I respect the grind. All right, Mode V, can we hold up? I would consider a buy through 95 here if we don't break. If we hold over 90 and then curl back up right here into 95, I'd consider a buy on it, just risking like this 90-cent area. But again, really kind of got to start doing that soon here. Oh, I didn't even realize SSR's on that. Oh, I guess that makes sense. IXHL, I might consider it through this 59-cent area here too, even though it's under VWAP. Really don't love that, but it's pretty close to VWAP. Little fake low at daybreak. Got a couple contenders.
PGen. I didn't buy any, but looking better now, obviously. ELAB still not breaking down in a higher low, so maybe some more fireworks.
Yeah, no, wow. That's an impressive hold.
Thar, I just think really low odds it works, but because he's got all this resistance from yesterday, but over 5 is intriguing. GXAI just not getting volume. And OpenSea, it's pulling back, which is fine. Like that's why I'd rather be late. If we could, yesterday's high was 370 roughly. If we can start holding that level into the afternoon, that's pretty much exactly what I'd be looking for a long into the end of the day. Spy a little dump a couple minutes before Powell starts talking, so maybe just a quick pop before everyone panics.
Mode V, I'm starting to lose confidence in that idea.
EIQ, just grind. You'll have another higher low. Well, in 2 minutes, all eyes are going to be on Powell. I should probably find where to watch that.
J Pow. F your puts. I don't have the balls you had, Matt.
It's Freaky Friday, man.
There might be kids on this.
You can say anything you want.
That's true. Although you don't want to open up that can of worms.
18 plus.
Nice. Gene locked in $120 on open this morning. Beautiful.
PGen, if you consolidate, I'll buy you back. But the volume's not that low, but it's definitely trading like it's low volume. And this IXHL is intriguing, Bryce.
I know.
Grinding up, slow and steady.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen.
Ooh, ELAB.
Ooh. Nice breakout.
SPY. Oh, Tal must have said something good. Powell, keep talking.
That's your puts.
Keep talking, Powell. My lord.
Oh my gosh. I had to try to find what's going on here.
Powell, we like you all of a sudden. Everything's kind of popping with it.
Powell said GDP growth had slowed notably, reflecting slowdown in consumer spending. Shifting balance of risks may warrant adjusting policy.
Ooh, he wants to cut rates,
I
man.
think
That
I'll
is a
cut rates.
nutty spy move, dude. That is insane.
Interesting.
Dang.
All right.
Did Open run with it? Yeah, everything had a decent little pop with it, looks like.
No, like literally everything out there just popped at the same time. All right.
Ethereum skyrockets. Yeah, Ethereum skyrocketed. It looks like Bitcoin skyrocketed. Everything.
IXHL to that 59-cent level. I took a little bit right there.
Yeah. BMNR is kind of the main Ethereum watch. And yeah, look, rocket ship. Ethereum going nuts. Everything's going up. F your puts.
Yeah. Man, it's Freaky Friday. You can say whatever you want. Did ETH do an offering or something?
ETH, yeah, they filed an offering overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why I got killed. IXHL looking good, Tuohey. Looking good.
Not bad. Not a bad look.
Tesla insanity, huh? Oh boy, insanity. Straight up, yo. Everything's just going up.
Straight up, yo.
Powell, why didn't you tell me to buy calls beforehand? Oh, open through the roof.
Oh my gosh, 380s. Whoa.
Modv says, I'm going down though.
Yeah, it says, yeah, actually, puts are fine.
EIQ, yeah, couldn't run on that volume, which is nutty. ELAB's the good runner of the day. X4, no volume. IXHL, trying.
Not really doing a whole lot. That's kind of unfortunate if that's all it could give.
Open, I love you for later. So give me something good. A spy move's awesome.
Love to see it.
Hey, Quintonics. Solid win.
What do we get here?
Quick Toxic, I guess. Quick Zotic.
Quick Zotic.
2.3K win on open. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Erickson, some PLTR calls. I'm sure that's doing pretty.
Beautiful work.
Not a huge move, but yeah, pop nonetheless. Dale says market feels like a trap. Is this all-time highs?
No, not yet.
What is all-time highs? 46?
Yeah.
I doubt we get there today, but
I do too.
Carlos says, how do you guys get this information on stocks? Well, stocks to trade, Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm sure Bryce pulled the comment about Powell from Twitter, right?
Yep, I sure did.
Yeah.
Could be wrong.
Open monster.
I was going to say, yeah, breaking news in Stocks Trade just posted too. Summary of Fed Chair Powell's speech. 1, shifting balance of risks may warrant adjusting policy. Downside risk to employment are rising. Labor supply has softened in line with demand. Fed abolishing flexible average inflation. Can't take stable inflation expectations for granted. The Fed is preparing for a September rate cut. Yeah, that's the market wanted to hear. All right, IXHL. Are you going to try to actually do this? Or are we just going to be a carbon copy of ASBP yesterday? All right, IXHL. Now is your time. 61. There we go. Powell just wants to keep his job, I think. Yeah. You like that? You're muted. Or is it me that's muted?
God, I've been muted. How long have I been muted?
A while. Dude, I was like, man, that just doesn't find anything funny or interesting or whatever.
Man. Apologies, everyone.
That's hilarious. Guys, wasn't that nice?
Yeah.
Wasn't that nice?
Peace and quiet.
Finally, we got him to shut up.
I was basically giving you props most of the time too, of course, on IXHL. So
yeah.
we can't hear him.
It was just a mistake. You were muted.
Yeah, exactly. And then I was talking about PGen, how it's going to new highs, looking good. Those were the two.
Nice. Whew.
And then Elab's still doing some sketchy stuff. I don't know. It feels toppy, but obviously it's been really swipey through highs. So another higher low. I don't think it can make up its mind on a trend.
Swipey.
Swiper, no swiping.
Yeah. Swiper, keep on swiping. Oh.
PGen, nice little creep up. Very similar to yesterday. We'll see if we can get some extension going on there.
Hold the line.
Trying to have its first real pullback. But again, every dip keeps getting bought here. We'll see. It's due for a pullback, at least a VWAP. Open, just monster, man. Monster.
$4, man. Yeah, that Fed meeting or whatever, that Jackson Hole, that certainly
yeah, in hindsight,
you were wrenching my plans there.
I agree. It's moving more than I anticipated, but I wasn't anticipating the SPY to do that. So
yeah, that's just, again, I still stand by. There probably will be a good entry at some point today if it's going to set up. So
yeah, there's Elab. Pretty good slam. Open. Love it. Love that trade for later.
$4. Wow.
Just beauty.
That is a beauty.
Ooh, Elab really rough pull, huh? Yeah, down to VWAP for now.
Yeah.
What a day, thanks to the SPY, huh?
Thanks to JPow.
Finally, he sent the market higher. He's been doing everything he can to keep it down.
I know.
David, good question. What would my game plan be on open? Yeah, so at this point, obviously, I don't have shares. I guess hindsight, like, I just wasn't anticipating Powell to send the market to the moon here today. I knew it was coming, but if interest rates get cut, that does help open a lot because open has a lot to do with real estate, right? So that's one of the reasons too. I think open's having such a good move here. With that said, let's zoom out a little bit, even further. Like $4 was a super key level almost every day on the run, from this day of the run to this day of the run, this day of the run. Got a little over there, but so $4 has been critical. Okay. Now we're testing $4. This absolutely is a breakout chart. And again, for me, I just don't want to chase it too early because it's a slower moving stock. And honestly, it might just get away from me. But I would love, some pullbacks, 380 area if we hold there, or if we go crazy, maybe I adjust that to 4. And kind of what I showed on PGen yesterday, where I kind of hope it like goes sideways a little bit. And I don't like buying stocks midday. Midday usually has pretty low like follow through. So I'm kind of looking at like the 1:32 p.m. Eastern time zone here, where if we can get some kind of curl up, some kind of pop or breakout, that's where I want to buy all my shares. And then I would ideally hold this over the weekend and sell some style gap up come Monday morning. That's pretty much exactly the style trade that I'd be looking for on this. So, yeah, I mean, perfect start to the day. If you were aggressive, you got the dip and rips. I mean, like A+. Shout out to you. You were positioned very well for this trade. And it's already been really good. I guess I'm more conservative here in my old age. PGen, nice move after a little shakeout. X-Floor creeping, but yeah, just no volume on that thing, man. I'll be right back, Tuohey. But I know we're coming to the end of our time here, so give me 1 minute. Do you want a specific stock up?
I don't really have a. Funny enough, Beanie actually looks halfway. Actually, you know what? Mod V is holding under VWAP, but it's not completely breaking down. So I'll be keeping an eye on this. If you want to keep that up for a minute.
Yeah, BRB.
Cool. Yeah, let's see. Oh, beautiful. Nice World Champ. World Champ had AFRM calls. Beautiful. Matter Bryce, since June 1st, I've had 45 green days, 10 red days, struggling to decide whether to step up with large account. Thoughts? Well, I guess, what do you mean? What do you mean? First of all, congratulations. That's phenomenal. Hopefully there's small red days too, so it's good risk reward. But what do you mean, like, if you should step up with a large account? How do you, like, what do you mean? Do you mean, like, should I be sizing up, taking bigger position sizes? Do you mean, like, should I be trading with a bigger account than I am now? But I mean, congratulations. That alone is a phenomenal, that's phenomenal. 45 green days. That's great. Chris, great seeing you here, friend.
I heard briefly on my way back the Wick Tickler.
Good trade. Wick Tickler crushing it.
Yeah, would you say decide to step up?
Yeah, I just didn't understand what they meant by that. It was all. So, like, do you mean, like, should I be trading with a bigger account, or should I be, like, putting bigger positions on? Which I'm gonna be the first person to tell you, you got to do what feels most comfortable for you. But the truth is, when you're getting consistent, you don't need to, like, double down on every trade. It doesn't need to be like, okay, if I'm risking $100, now I'm going to risk $200. Risk a little bit more. If you normally take 1,000 shares, maybe take 1,250 shares. Just get used to taking bigger positions if it's working. Sound
logic. I agree. Just, don't size up too soon. I think a lot of traders size up too quick, too aggressively. And if what you're doing is working, which sounds like it is, keep doing it. Yeah, that'd be my advice. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Size up slowly. And yeah, all good things. Cool. All right, let's talk about Trade Funder here. It is a Friday. And yeah, some fun news there with Jay Powell. Tuohey, let's do it the same way we always do.
Indeed.
What is Trade Funder?
Gentlemen, boys, girls. Well, actually, Hopefully you're over the age of 18 if you're trading, because if not, you need a custodial account. Guys, Trade Funder is the reason that we're actually doing these live streams. Once again, they partnered with Stocks to Trade. Matt and I are part of Stocks to Trade. And so a reason for this partnership is because they are a fully funded trading account, right? If you scroll down a little bit, and well, actually, you can click that green button when you click the link that we're about to drop. Get started in less than 90 seconds. Scroll down and it'll show you what you're actually getting access to. By the way, they're partnered with T3, which is one of the largest prop trading firms in the country. This fully funded trading account is literally a $25,000 trading account, which let's go. And the best part is you only got to put in $800 plus that $99 platform fee. So phenomenal deal, because if you go over to their regular website and you try to do that, it's going to cost you $1,400 plus the $99 platform fee. They're giving traders through Stocks to Trade a discount because, again, we do this every single day. We're here trying to help you guys learn how to take the right trades, be good traders, be profitable traders, which Trade Funder wants because they're fronting you $24,100. So because of that, it's going to be a profit split. They're going to be in this with you. Now, fortunately, you're keeping the vast majority of what you make. It's an 80-20 profit split. And as you become more profitable, those splits get even better. So yeah, by the way, we get asked a lot and we answer this a lot too, but I want to really clarify this here, right? You cannot lose more than the $899 that you put in. All right. So the way this works is they're going to front the losses for you. You have a daily loss limit of $1,000, meaning if you lose more than $1,000 in a day, they're going to say, good try, come back again tomorrow. They're not going to shut down your account or anything like that. However, they do have a max drawdown for the account. That's going to be $3,750 from where you start, right? So let's say you go out and make $5,000. Well, now that's $8,750. As long as you still have that in your account there. So you got to make sure that you're within their risk management rules. But again, they're going to take extra losses for you to let the good traders. Listen, good traders take losses too. It's part of the game. So not expecting you to be perfect, right? That's a big part of this here. And also, you don't have to go out there and risk the max daily drawdown or the max total drawdown to do this, right? Because at the end of the day, they're looking for consistent traders. They actually want to see you making little bits of good money throughout this. So $250 a day is like kind of what they're looking for there. They want to see you being able to do that a couple of times, 5 non-consecutive days. So like, let's say today you make $1,000, then Monday you come back and you lose 100. But then Tuesday you make $300. You have now hit 2 of those 250 days. You just got to do that a couple of more times. So no need to get too crazy. Just trade well, trade smart. And that's why we're here to help you. Now, especially on a day like today, right, where we had a lot of big name stocks moving because of the Fed, even open. Right. I mean, even open. If you got a $2,000 account and you can take, 500 shares? Well, with Trade Funder, you could have taken like 5,000, 6,000 shares of that, because the way this works is when you're getting access to a 25K account. Yes, you do have $100,000 in buying power. The only thing is you can't throw all $100,000 into one ticker. You can throw $25,000 into each ticker as you go along there. So with open, a trader could have taken roughly 6,250 shares of that today, which is crazy because the thing moved like 50, 60 cents a share. I mean, that's like a $2,000 to $3,000 trade potential with an account like this, right? Without even needing to take that much risk, which is great too. But yeah, Matt, I'm passing the torch off to you there. This is why I absolutely love Trade Funder, especially I was about to pass the torch and I'm going to keep talking for a second. Listen, especially for traders who, Matt says this all the time too, like you can go out there and open up, a Robinhood or a Webull or whatever with a couple $1,000. You can be limited to 3 trades a week. And if that's what works for you, that's what works for you. Or you can throw the $800 into here, get access to a fully funded trading account where you can take as many trades as you want. And that doesn't mean you need to take big size. You can be risking $10 a trade and take 1 share per trade if that's all you want to do. But an opportunity that I wish we had access to when we first got started, because I think it would have really sped up the learning curve without needing to put, I think I had started like $2,000 at one point. I had built up my account because I added money into it. I think I had like $4,000 or $5,000. I could have just taken like 4 or 5 different attempts at Trade Funder had I had that and not need to sit there and try to worry about, making a bunch of money on a tiny account. So again, an opportunity that I wish I had. I'm glad that you guys have access to, and more importantly, I'm glad that we're able to bring you a great deal on this so that you don't need to go out and pay $1,400 for it, getting you $600 off. So it was really, really cool there. Now I'm passing the torch off to you, Matt, for real.
Yeah, CJ says when I go, it's still saying $1,400. CJ, you got to click that link, our link specifically. That's what gives you that discount code, okay? So definitely make sure you use that link because you'll just see different pricing, right? You click this, it'll automatically bring you to this page. Should say $800, and then obviously the small platform fee there as well. So going back to the Wick Tickler here, he said, I mean, do you think it's enough to justify jumping and, using Trade Funder essentially is what he's asking. And, at the end of the day, I'm going to just still default to you and say, that's your decision. Don't let me sway you. But sounds like you've been trading really good. Sounds like maybe it's time to push the pedal to the metal a little bit. And, well, Trade Funder is a great opportunity to do that. Very low risk on your side. And as you've seen, like upside potential truly could be unlimited with that account as you continue to see that success. So I definitely do think it's a great opportunity. As Bryce said, you need a brokerage account to trade no matter what. And there's 2 paths. You got to make the one that makes the most sense for you. One's kind of a bit of a grind. Nothing wrong with a grind. Just understand that the results might take a little longer. And then using Trade Funder, allows you to pour gasoline, as I like to say, on the fire. So at the end of the day, who's it best for? I'd say it's fantastic for really any trader, new or old. If you're brand new to trading, obviously the risk management in place really helps limit your downside. You're not going to lose your entire trading account. Most you can lose is that $800 you used to sign up. If you've been doing this a while, still have a small account, definitely, right? You obviously got some experience at that point. Let's put it to the test. Let's see what you can do. Or even if you're out there, like you don't have to trade every day with this. Let me be clear. Like you could trade once a week. Sometimes once a week's all you need. Just because you can trade every day doesn't mean that you should. But I love it because, well, at the end of the day, you're using somebody else's money. So you're not really risking that much of your own. And it allows you to go out there and, well, focus on being a good trader rather than being stressed and emotional about, making or losing your own money. So that's what trading is all about. As Bao here says, Trade Funder is great. It allows me to size up, but you have to be careful. Yeah, I mean, I think that says it perfectly. When it comes to trading, kind of no matter what, you got to be careful. You got to make sure you're trading well. And again, that going back to all of these, these are completely reasonable in my book. The daily max loss, the total drawdown, all of those things, that's there to help you at the end of the day, right? Because I'm a pretty firm believer that anyone can learn how to trade, anyone can learn how to make money, but most people struggle with like keeping the money because they get emotional, they make some big mistakes, that kills their gains. Already that protects you from a large portion of that. Tactical Trading's point is on point as well, saying if you're under the PDT, it's a no-brainer. Yeah, I agree.
Completely agreed.
No question there. Tom says it's less emotional when you use a prop firm. I agree there as well. All great comments. I know Tactical and Tom both use Trade Funder as well. Carlos says, I got Trade Funder Sunday, so I haven't traded. Just want to make sure I'm prepared for my first trade, and that's fine too.
Great.
Right?
Yeah.
This isn't like you only have this account for 2 months. No, you can have this account as long as you want and then longer if you choose so and have that success, as I know they've got a lot of great abilities to give you bigger and bigger accounts.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's a really good point too, because this is Trade Funder. Trade Funder makes money when you make money. Like they want you, but that doesn't mean they want you to trade every day and risk taking a big loss. No, they want you to trade in a way that is ideally going to make money. And if that means you get access today and you just take advantage of the discount, but you wait a month to place your first trade because you want to make sure you are fully prepared, by all means, do it. They're fine with that. They'd rather see you come in prepared. They'd rather see you do that. As would we.
Agreed. I'm going to drop that link again here because I know we've got like literally 1 minute. Your homework this weekend, it takes 90 seconds. Go over to this page. See if it's a good fit for you. Sign up. Get that account prepared. If you do it right now, you could actually probably trade before the end of the day. And I know we're watching Open very closely. They'll get you set up with that account once you fill out your forms. If not, come back on Monday, right? You'll have your account. We'll be here live, and we'll be excited to be able to trade with you.
Yeah, we'll be here with you every step of the way. We'll be here with you every day.
Jara, yeah, I'll end on this. Can we get a good watch list? Yeah, it's Friday. Let's end on that note. Bryce, what is your number one stock here this afternoon for everybody? I'll say mine, and then we'll hop off here.
I mean, I'm just for the purpose of not repeating what you're going to say, because I mean, Open is, I think, the clear.
I think Open's the clear winner too. What a monster move, by the way. But
yeah, insane. Like 420s now, and that is crazy. You know, I'd probably say though, if not looking at Open, probably ELAB. Probably ELAB. It's holding up well. It's not completely getting crushed. But I mean, Open is the clear winner. Like that is the clear contender for the best trade of the day. So
yeah, Darlow's swipey there too. I agree. It's just Open. There's lots of hours left. Don't get FOMO. I've obviously got a little FOMO, but it's not going to go straight up all day. So we're going to get a little pullback. And when that pullback comes, that's when I'm going to want to start to get aggressive, buy some shares. And I do really believe, especially with Powell's comments, barring anything Trump might say in like an hour, because I know he's talking at 12, I would definitely want to buy this, hold it over the weekend. That's my game plan. Just got to set up correctly. So,
one more that we have been talking about it. IXHL still holding up. It's definitely a slower mover at this point. Like it's not. I don't think this thing's going to like a buck today or anything, but it does look quite nice. It's still holding right around VWAP. So, I mean, it's a contender, but again, Open is like, it's to me just the clear. This is going to be the focus. And even if you don't take an overnight position on it, by the way, like there will probably just be a great afternoon trade on it in general.
All right, folks, that's it for this week. We'll be back Monday.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you guys Monday.
Click the link.
Have a good weekend.